All right, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another Skate 4 video. So today we're going to be doing a tier list on the Hedgemont, Crest, and Market Mile product boxes. I'm not playing around here, guys. So we got the tier list. It's S through D, and then I got the screenshots of every single product box right here. So I have basically every single product box unlocked. I got all them in Hedgemont unlocked. I've got all them in Crest unlocked besides the level 10, but this one's just like the ramps, so we could still judge it. And then Market Mile, I've got all them unlocked besides the last one, but we can still see what's inside, and this DIY one. All right, so let's just hop right into it. So we're gonna go in order. So coming up in the very first spot, we have the Staples box in Hedgemont. All right, so this box isn't terrible. Also, guys, I would just like to note, this is obviously biased. My rankings are gonna be different from your rankings because I may like something more that's in a box more than you like it. All right, so starting off, this box isn't that bad. We have these colored wheels, the yellow and black, kind of like caution tape colored. We got a gray hoodie here, so not that bad. You got this board that's kind of like it's kind of like flower designs. We got this like little cat, Pink Panther cat looking emblem here. All right, so overall this box is pretty solid. It's not my favorite, but I mean the board is pretty cool. The gray hoodie isn't that bad. The wheels aren't that bad. The emblems aren't that bad. I don't know why this cherry shirt is like the #1 rarest thing in here. That shirt's not that cool, but overall, I think it's pretty safe to go ahead and place the Staples box in the B tier. All right, next up we got the coolest box right here. So this one's quite popular. I see a lot of people wearing these army camo pants when I'm running around in the game. And honestly, as of right now in like the game's lifespan, there's not a whole lot of like pants options. So this box, you know, that makes it pretty good. This third item right here, the S grip tape, that's actually so funny because I don't know how old you guys are, but if you're around my age, you would know everyone used to draw this S. That's just hilarious. I think maybe just for that S alone, we got to give this one a high tier. But besides from the pants, I mean, the rest of the things aren't that cool. There's a weird blue skirt here. I guess that maybe is good on a girl character. These girl wheels are kind of cool. I can't lie, those are kind of cool. But yeah, these pants definitely carry this box for sure. All right, so I don't think this box deserves an S alone just because of the pants. But I think we can put it pretty high in the B tier. You know, it's solid. Yeah, we can put it right there in the front of the B tier for now. All right, next up, we got the bucket box. And as you can see, I have maxed out this box. So let's see what's inside. All right, this makes sense. So the reason I maxed out this box was for the gray beanie. I'm a big beanie guy. So this is where the bias is going to come in. I think because of the beanie, it makes this box good. There's not a lot of hat options in the game as well. And also you got this Thrasher hat, which is pretty cool. You know, it's just a straight hat. You got, these wheels are actually not purple. They're actually rainbow. All right, so these are the purple wheels right here. And as you can see, they are rainbow and the outside of them is purple, but these are really cool. Probably the coolest wheels I own. I mean, I have orange, blue, green, white, and then I got rainbow. All right, so yeah, we got a Thrasher hat, we got rainbow wheels, we got a gray beanie, star grip tape, a bucket hat, caution tape, a bench. All right, I think because of the rainbow wheels, the gray beanie, and the Thrasher hat, I think the bucket box is going to be the first one we put at S. I think it deserves its spot there at S. All right, next up is another box that I have maxed out. This is the Gumshoe box. So inside of this, we have a pair of black Vans, a pair of like pink Converse, orange wheels, white Vans looking slip-ons. You got some DIY objects. You got this little cactus guy, this little skate logo. I don't remember which game that is from. I'm dumb. That's just the generic logo that is before like the title skate on the other games. All right, but yeah, these shoes are pretty cool looking. I mean, these are the shoes in the box right here. These are the black Vans. That's why I went all in on this box. And then we got these right here, the peach pearl mid tops, and also the white slip-ons. So some really good shoe options in this box. All right, I think because of the shoe options, I think this box is a very solid A. Also, guys, sorry, I don't have the ad-free version of Make a Tier List, so we're working with ads on the top and bottom. All right, next up, we have the nice deck box. I see what you did there, devs. This box is actually really cool, and I have no idea why I have not summoned on it at all. I think it's because as I started to complete Hedgemont, you know, I have Hedgemont level 10, I started to just try to put all my rip chips into Market Mile to level up Market Mile. But if that weren't the case, I would definitely have this maxed out because this is a cool box. You have this really awesome graphic. I don't really know what's going on right there in that graphic, but it looks cool. You got these really awesome sunset wheels. You have two decks right here. This blue one especially is really cool, the one with the eyeball. You got like emerald green trucks. Emerald, I said that weird. Emerald green trucks. That's cool. A sky blue plain deck. I think this box is really cool. All right, I think just based off that deck and the wheels alone, I think the nice deck box is our next S tier box. All right, next up is the Pop Top box, and I have this one 2 out of 5. The reason I summoned on this one is for this blue flannel right here, which is really cool. This box is really cool though. You got the blue flannel, you got these really nice sapphire blue trucks, you got this awesome board art, and then you also have this hoodie, which it looks like it had like Pikachus on it. I mean, I wish I could zoom in on this. I don't own it. Maybe we could do a poll on this box and see if I could get the hoodie. Let's see. This box is pretty cool. I don't mind spending my chips on it. Nope, we got a rectangular table. I do have the blue flannel from this box that I could show off. This is it right here. I think it's a pretty cool shirt. Again, the shirts in this game kind of aren't the best. So when you can get a cool shirt, you know, it's totally worth it. But yeah, so just to recap, we got this Pikachu looking hoodie. We got a really cool rainbow colored board art. You got a blue flannel. You got sapphire blue trucks. You got this cool little dog emblem too. I think based on everything that we have just seen, I think the Pop Top box is going in the S tier as well. I think that's a really solid, really awesome looking box. All right, next up is the Bottoms Up box. Now, I almost have this box maxed out, and for good reason. Like I said, there's not a lot of good pants in this game. Well, this box has some of the most decent pants in the game. So first up, we have like the only pair of black jeans in the game, which are why they're legendary and the highest on the tier list. We also have these really cool lime green trucks. You have these like khaki cargos. You got these normal blue jeans. Just to show it off a bit better, here are the black jeans in this box. Actually, I don't know which ones they are. Hang on. Are they the washed black jeans or are they the cargo? Okay, they are the washed black jeans. They're these ones right here. Yeah, so they're kind of baggy, but you know, they look good. They're the only really black jeans in the game. I mean, you have these black leggings, but I wouldn't personally wear those on a guy character. But yeah, washed black jeans, kind of the what you want out of that box. And then it also has these sand chinos, which are really nice looking. They're a reskin of these olive chinos, which I'm wearing right now, but they're like tan or brown. So these pants, honestly, I should wear these pants. Look at that. Look at my character now. That's pretty cool. I fuck with that. All right, and then we also have these lime green trucks in the box, which are really nice as well. I mean, look, I only have 4 pairs of trucks, and my only colored ones are these checkered ones and the lime green ones. So based off of all that, the Bottoms Up box is going in S tier as well. So far, we have 4 S tiers. I probably should start maybe rethinking, but I think all these boxes have been pretty strong so far. All right, we're almost done with the Hedgemont boxes. Next up, we got the Variety box. So this one has the skeleton pants. So if you're going for the full outfit, that makes this box pretty valuable. You know, the devs knew what they were doing. They split up all the skeleton parts to be in different boxes. But yeah, this one has the pants. It's got a plain black shirt. It's got this cool little emblem. It's like I don't even know what that is. Is that a rock on a skateboard? I have no idea. It's got a little UFO abducting a skateboarder, which is cool. You got this little dinosaur emblem. You got a red baseball hat. Nothing too insane. You got this weird like onesie bathrobe looking outfit. Honestly, overall, that box is not that impressive. I think the only main reason to summon on that box is for the skeleton pants, and because of that, because it only has one main awesome thing in it, I'm gonna put that in the C tier. All right, and then last up for Hedgemont, we have the DIY box. So this is just a bunch of you know, quick drop objects, except they're recolored, and the colors are pretty basic. You know, you got green and purple, and you got a black bench. But overall, this is like definitely nothing essential to be dropping your rip chips into. So with that being said, I think the DIY box is going to be our very first D tier. All right, so we're going to move on to Gold Crest next, and this is how we are looking so far. In S tier, we got these 4. A, B, C, D. That's how it looks. So next up, we got the Gold Crest Village boxes. So coming in at the very first box is the Colorburst box. Now, I'm actually surprised I never summoned on this one because I actually really like this like blue teal colored hoodie. I actually really like that. But I think the reason I didn't summon on this box is because aside from that hoodie, the rest of the box is it's pretty boring. I mean, we've got a short black plain t-shirt. We've got a leopard print grip tape. We've got a sofa, which is kind of cool for placing an object. We got a blue crop top, a white plain shirt. I mean, this box is pretty boring besides this blue hoodie. I do think eventually I am going to summon on this box just to try to get this blue hoodie because I do really like it. But besides from that hoodie, this box kind of sucks. All right, because the only good thing in that box is the blue hoodie, I think I'm going to place this at D tier. only because I would literally only summon on this box for one reason, and that's not a good enough reason to be higher than D. All right, next up we have the Northern box, and as you can see, I almost have this one maxed out. So this box is pretty cool. The reason I tried to max this out is because I wanted these red high tops, because there's not a lot of shoes in the game, and these ones are really cool. You also got these rainbow high tops, which are really nice. You got a skate grip tape. You got this little skeleton halo emblem. You got this weird looking fish emblem. There's a lot of weird quirky things in this box. You got gray slip-ons. But yeah, as you can see, I'm wearing these high tops right now, red plaid mid high tops. They match my red flannel very well. And then also you got the rainbow mid tops, which are really cool. I think they're really cool. But aside from those two pairs of shoes, I mean, there's nothing in this box that makes it like insane. All right, so you got two really awesome pairs of shoes. But aside from that, there's not much. So I think this box is gonna go in the A tier as well. I'll put the Gumshoe box in front of it. But yeah, I think it's a solid A. I'm happy with it right there. All right, next up is the Arcane box. I don't have any summons on this. This box is pretty cool though. You know, you got this cool looking deck. I don't really know. It's kind of like almost like a trippy fish deck. Then you got a puffer fish with a beanie. You got green sunglasses, which are really cool. You got another deck with like a dead type of dog on it. This box is actually cool. These decks are pretty cool. You got a blue deck. You got like an olive green deck. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised I never summoned on this one. I really like this board with the creepy looking dog on it. All right, well, I think the Arcane box is very, I think it's very specific. I think it has a lot of boards, and if you're trying to get boards, I think it's very good, but it doesn't have a lot of variety besides from the boards. So I think because of that, I think I'm gonna go ahead and throw the Arcane box right there in the B tier. All right, next up is the Leggy box, another box that I have fully maxed out. All right, now the reason I maxed this one out, before I unlocked these black leggings, I thought they were just black jeans. I thought they were like black denim jeans. But if we come into this right here, they are black leggings, which on a male character looks a little ridiculous. I'll equip them and show you guys. Let me show you. They're a little tight. I mean, if that's your thing, you know, to each his own. But yeah, I thought they were black jeans. So you know, I thought they were like this, but just black. But then this box also has these jeans right here, these cargo black velour cargo, which aren't bad, but they're definitely a little too baggy for me. Yeah, so I mean, my personal ranking of this box, it's not too strong. This grip tape is pretty cool. I actually had that one equipped for a while. I'll go ahead and show you guys. I actually still have it equipped. It's this right here, the variety cut, which is pretty cool. But I mean, yeah, aside from that, the box is pretty mid. So I think we're gonna go ahead and put the Leggy box at a C tier right there. All right, next up we have the Cap Lock box. I have not summoned on this one at all. It's got a rainbow bucket hat, which actually is kind of dope now that I'm looking at it. We got a pizza emblem, which is kind of dope too. Red sunglasses, camo grip tape. You got this little dude, blue baseball hat, black baseball hat. Honestly, this box is pretty solid. I mean, the rainbow bucket hat is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't really see that one. Are those like flowers on it? I don't even know. We're gonna go ahead and place the Cap Lock box in the B tier as well. I don't think it's anything extravagant, but I think it's overall solid. Okay, so next up, we got the Glam Top box. I have not summoned on this one at all. This box is definitely not my style, but if you like it, you know, that's cool. So you got a black crop top, you got some gestures. What are they doing in this second gesture? What is that? You got a rainbow tank top, which is actually pretty cool. That's, in my opinion, that's the coolest thing of the box. This little frog thing who's thrown up. And then you got this like pink polka dot sports bra. Yeah, this box is not for me, that's for sure. I would go ahead and throw the Glam Top box in the D tier. All right, next up we got the Decked Out box. This one's actually pretty cool. Again, it definitely focuses on boards the most. There's a lot of cool boards in here. You got this rainbow, again, very trippy board. You got this skull emblem. You got this red board with like a wolf on it or whatever that is. You got a board that just says skate. You got a green board. You got wheels that say skate, which are pretty cool. Leopard socks. I mean, I think this box is a solid B tier, right? I think the Decked Out box is a solid B tier. So far we have a lot of B tiers, but I think that's because a lot of boxes like aren't like amazing, but they're really decent overall. All right, we're almost done with the Gold Crest boxes. So next up is the Rugged box. This is the box that has the skeletal top. So if you're going for the set, you have to summon on this one. But aside from that, we got the Van socks. We got the I don't know what these wheels are, these black and yellow wheels, but they do look really cool. I mean, besides from the skeleton top though and those wheels, there's really nothing great in this box at all. Yeah, this box is really lackluster, really boring. I think this box is a solid like C. It could even be a D. But look, the last skeleton box was also a C. I'm gonna zoom in here. Sorry about the ads. Yeah, the last skeleton box was also a C. So I'm assuming these boxes just kind of are a little mid just because they put the skeleton outfit in them. All right, next up we got the Assorted box. So this box, again, interesting. It's got girl grip tape and it's got this like full body kimono type thing. I don't really know what the heck that is. I have not seen a single skater wearing that, so if that says anything. You got this trippy grip tape. You got this red board, which is pretty cool. It's got like skulls on it. You got glasses, you got a shopping cart. Overall though, this box is kind of trash. This box is definitely going in the D tier all the way at the end right there. All right, last box of Gold Crest. So we got another DIY box. This one is called the Builder box, and it's essentially almost the same thing basically as the last box, except some different ramps have different colors. You got some rails that have different colors, and then a few barriers down here that have some different options. So again, I don't think this one is worth wasting all your rip chips into. So because of that, we're gonna just go ahead and put this Builder box in the D tier as well. All right, before we move into the Market Mile boxes, let's go ahead and do a quick recap of this. So S tier, this is what we got. We got the bucket box, the nice deck, the pop top, the bottoms up. For the A tier, we got two shoe boxes. We got the Gumshoe and the Northern box. For B tier, we got these. And I actually think the coolest box maybe can move into the A tier. But you know, is what it is. C tier, we got the skeleton boxes and the Leggy box. And then D tier, we got these boxes down here. All right, moving into the Market Mile boxes. So first up is the down low box. And as you can see, I have this one maxed out. Now, the reason I did this was for these red plaid pants, because they're kind of like pajama pants, and I'll show you guys right here. So if I were to, actually it's funny, if I were to put them on, I'm in like a full pajama outfit here. But if I go ahead and change my shirt to say like a black hoodie, this looks pretty cool. I mean, you know, it looks like I'm just skating in my pajamas. I mean, look at this. I like that. And that's why I summoned on this box to max it out. But aside from those pants, you got some shorts. You got some like light tan pants. I mean, overall, this box isn't like crazy. I do think these pants are really cool. They're kind of like the only like pajama type pants in the game, as you can see. So I think because of that, they're either like a really strong B tier, similar to this coolest box, or a really low A tier. But I think we'll just go ahead and give them a really strong B tier. All right, next up we have the Deck Wreck box. Now I maxed this one out. I was trying to get those checkered Vans looking trucks. That's why I maxed it out. It was the very last thing I pulled, so that sucked. But it's got some boards. It's got these cool trucks. But really, besides from the boards and the trucks, there's nothing. There's nothing in this box. So I think this box, I mean, the trucks carry this box. So it's either a C tier or a D tier. I think at this point, I'm just going to put it in the D tier though, because there's so many other boxes that have decks. And I don't think the trucks alone carry it to a C tier. All right, next up is the No Beanies box. Now this is the box that has the skeleton head, which is a fan favorite. And then also you got two different beanies in here, which I really like. So this box has this orange beanie that I have on right now. It looks like this, it's really cool. And then this box also has this striped beanie, which is also really cool. I mean, you can see all the hats I have. There's not many cool hats in this game. So being able to get cool beanies like this definitely makes this box pretty good. And then of course you have the skeleton head. I mean, I don't even know how I forgot about this one, but I mean, it's pretty cool. Overall, this box is really solid. I think the beanies and the skeleton head carry it alone. So because of that, the No Beanies box is going to be moving into the S tier. And I also think we can honestly maybe move it to the front of the S tier. If not the front, maybe like top 3 so far. All right, next up we got the Stomp box. Now this box has a lot of shoes in it, and besides from the shoes, it has these socks, which are pretty cool. It's got like some weird character on them, some cat looking character. They've got these like red slip-ons, which I didn't unlock yet. You got this really cool like Japanese cloud emblem. Kind of reminds me of like Itachi from Naruto. White trucks, pink wheels, gray slip-ons, and then these slip-ons, which are really cool, and I can go ahead and actually show you guys because I own them right here. The smiley moat slip-ons. It's almost like a Pac-Man character with like very colorful colors around it. That's what they look like right there. Yeah, I mean, overall, this box is not bad at all. It's mainly got shoes, so I think because of the fact it doesn't have a lot of variety, it's mainly got shoes. I think we can move this one into the B tier. I definitely don't think it's an A tier, only because it only has shoes, really. All right, we're getting close to the end here. Next up, we have the worker box, which I almost have maxed out. The reason I summoned like crazy on this box was for this red flannel right here, which I'll show in a second. But this box is really cool because you got the red flannel, you got the Dickies hoodie, and then also you have anime grip tape. All right, so first up, we got the red flannel right here, which aside from the blue flannel, this red one is really like the only other flannel in the game. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a flannel guy. I mean, I have like 3 on my chair right here. But yeah, I think this red flannel is really cool. I think it kind of carries the box. And then also you have this this navy Dickies hoodie, which is also really cool. I mean, when you skate, it kind of just looks like a navy hoodie, and you got the Dickies logo on the front. But then what might even be the coolest part about this box is the anime grip tape right here. And let me go ahead and take my grip pattern off. So as you can see, it's just like an anime girl, but it's very vibrant. It's very cool. And when you skate, you can see it looks very cool. I mean, I'm in a pretty sunny area in the game right now, but if we come into like the shade, you can just see how like vibrant and orange and yellow my board is. And it looks awesome. I mean, look at when I pop a trick in the shade. It sticks out so much, and I think that really carries this box. All right, so because of the red flannel, the Dickies hoodie, and the anime grip tape, I think the worker box is an S tier, and I think it's very high in the S tier as well. I actually think it's either right behind the no beanies box, or it could even be in front of the no beanies box, honestly. Moving on, we got the cultured box. This box has a lot of boards in it, like a lot. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boards, so it's basically half boards. You got black wheels as well, which look really cool. And besides from that, it's mainly just emblems. I think this emblem right here with the fire holding the skateboard is really cool. But aside from him, the other emblems are just like eh. So I think overall we could probably put the cultured box. I think it can go in the C tier. You know, it's mainly got boards and nothing too much besides that. All right, so next up we have the clean box. Now I've actually been summoning on this one right now, but not because I like any of the items in it. I've just been summoning on it to get my neighborhood level up in Market Mile. But yeah, I mean, you got a red Vans shirt in this box. You got like a pink long sleeve. This emblem is pretty cool with the skateboard, with the beanie and the tongue. But honestly, this box kind of sucks. It's pretty boring. I mean, the pink long sleeve is kind of cool, but I think this box is I think it's a D tier for sure. All right, next up we got the toe box. Now this box has a lot of shoes, and it's got the skeleton shoes as well. It's got this little mushroom emblem, which is pretty cute. You got black slip-ons that say skate, and then you got like brown camo high tops, which are pretty cool. Yellow wheels. You got almost like these magenta colored, I guess like magenta pink colored trucks, which look really nice. You got an emblem with a gator that's saying rad. This box is cool. This box is cool. I don't think the shoes alone carry it to A tier, but I think it's a solid, B tier, I would say. All right, 2 more boxes to go. We got the stacked box coming up next. Now I can't summon on this one yet because my Market Mile it will be level 9 today. But it's level 8 right now. But you got an outfit in the first spot, which is a gold rarity. Now this outfit, I can't really tell what it is. I'm gonna look really close at my computer right now. Yeah, I have no idea what's on that outfit. I can't honestly say if it's cool or not. I have no idea. But the Thrasher grip tape is pretty cool. Would I use that grip tape in real life? No, hell no. But is it cool in the game? Yeah, it's cool. And the same thing with this skull and crossbones grip tape. That's pretty cool. You got a plain black board, and then we got a placeable object, which is a stack of boards, which is pretty cool. We got blue leggings. We got like brown cargo baggy, or not brown, green cargo baggy shorts. You guys are gonna say I'm colorblind, but really I'm just talking a lot. Yeah, I don't think anything's amazing in this box. So like, I don't think this box deserves an A tier. I think the stack box also belongs in the B tier. And I know there's a lot of B tiers, but that's just how it is. That's just how the game is. That's just how the boxes are. All right, and our very last box, we got the builder box for Market Mile. Now this one is cool because we have zebra printed ramps. We've got like, I don't even know what this design is. Is that like, I don't know what this design is, but it's cool. The little designs under the zebra. And yeah, this is the only DIY box that has these patterns in Market Mile. So I think if you're going for ramps, I think this one's pretty cool. Maybe it could be an A. If we're just like grading the ramps, like the 3 ramp boxes, I mean, that one could be an A, right? If we're grading the overall boxes, I'd probably put it at a B, just because like, you don't need different colored ramps, but they are cool. I think maybe we'll leave it at the A. I don't know. You guys may flame me for that. Let's move it down to B. All right, guys. Well, that was every single box in Skate as of September 27th, 2025. Let's go ahead and zoom in and kind of recap these right here. So, man, this ad is annoying. Maybe I can get rid of it. All right, I can't get rid of it. But in the S tier, we have the no beanies box, the worker box, the bucket box, nice deck box, pop top box, and bottoms up box. In A tier, I only put 2. I put the gumshoe box and the northern box. For B tier, you all know there's a lot. All these boxes here, and some of these first 3 probably could be in A. I think they have really cool items that could put them in A, but you know, they're at the top of B. C tier, we have these boxes, and then D tier, we have these boxes. Go ahead and leave a comment down below. Let me know if you would agree with this ranking or if you think this ranking is absolute trash. I think overall it's like pretty accurate. Like I said, I think these first 3 boxes right here in B tier, I think these ones could move up to A, especially the ones with like the cargo camel pants. I know those are really popular. But this is just how I did it. And of course, once we get Brick Switch like fully unlocked, we're going to get more product boxes for that zone as well. So I'm excited to see what kind of boxes we're going to get for that area. But until then, this is the tier list that I have come up with. Again, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. If you made it this far into the video, you are a real one. This was a lot of talking and rambling about product boxes. And also, this is only my 2nd skate video. So I do really appreciate it if you made it this far. Thank you so much for watching. Go ahead and drop a like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, guys, peace out.